Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I don't know if you guys see him right over there, but Lennox is home today. He has no school, so it's definitely been a challenge trying to balance work, Lennox. I'm trying to edit and upload a video as well as record a video, so I'm kind of a little overstimulating myself right now, but we'll survive the day as we always do. So yeah, so we got up this morning, made Lennox breakfast. We had breakfast. His grandfather gave him some money, so he wanted to buy a new game for his Switch, so we allowed him to buy and play that. His teacher also sent him home with a packet, a tracing and coloring packet, so we had him do this as homework, and now we're just trying to figure out what we can do with him that does not require the tablet or TV. I did my hair yesterday. As you guys can see, I do need to dye it because the roots are ridiculous. I'm gonna dye it back to my natural color because trying to maintain the purple, it's a lot of work and I just don't have the time nor energy for it. I also kind of wanted to like experiment with different colors throughout the year. My hair couldn't even take that one bleach system. It just feels so dry and brittle. I'm not going to damage my hair any further. I went on a curly hair journey. I want to say over 10 years ago. I didn't dye my hair nor have I put heat in my hair until this year 2025, and now I see why I stopped doing that. So like I said, I'm going to try to vlog daily. Don't know what I'm going to put in this video, so I hope you guys bear with me. I'm gonna try to make it fall and Halloween themed as much as possible, but that's not gonna be every vlog. I think I gave you all my ideas the first 4 days and I'm already out of ideas, but we're gonna try to make it as themed as possible. But some days are just gonna be regular days. It's around 11:30 right now. I'm just gonna have myself a snack. I'm gonna go to the gym around 1, and then later on today we have Lennox's karate class. Then we have to go to the supermarket, and then it's straight into nighttime routine. So I'm going to try to bring you guys along on all of that. Okay guys, I am back at work. For my lunch break, I wanted to go to the gym to do upper body. I feel like I always say this in all of my videos, so I'm not even going to explain myself anymore. At this point, I just feel like I'm making excuses over and over again. But if you see me looking up, I'm trying to work and talk at the same time. But during my lunch break, I just wound up putting Lennox upstairs for a nap, and I just came downstairs and I started cleaning the kitchen and starting on the rice because we're gonna have some salmon and rice tonight for dinner. We're also gonna have some rice for lunch with some chicken. But anyways, I just cleaned up the kitchen and I started on the rice, and I try to pick up the living room a little bit because after work Lennox has karate and we have to stop at the supermarket to pick up some things, and I just didn't want to come back home to a mess that I would have to clean up. With Lennox home, there is gonna be a mess regardless. I don't want it to be a big mess. I want it to be a simple like 15-20 minute clean, and then I can relax. That's that. I kind of got a little in trouble at work today. I keep feeling like I'm just fucking up all the time. I walked away from my desk and I walked away for a little too long and I wound up missing a meeting. My manager checked in 10 minutes after the meeting like, hey, are you going to join? And by the time I joined the meeting, it was already done with, and I kind of got told something. I have one of those managers that I feel like once you put her in a mood, she stays in the mood, and I feel like she's just been having a mood all day. So I'm just dealing with that. Like I said, I just feel like lately I've been messing up at work way more than I normally do. I'm just not as organized as I have been in the past, and I know a lot of it has to do with trying to manage a child and work at the same time. It just put me in one of those moods, and I'm trying to like get myself out of it. I asked Megan, she wanted to work out during her lunch break, but I asked her if she can just skip a workout, if anything. I feel horrible for asking that, but I was like, can you just like skip a workout? We can work out tomorrow together and just take Lennox out just so I can have some time to catch up on work and he can get out of the house because he has a lot of energy. But yeah, I have about 2 more hours to work. I'm just gonna wrap up my day. I'm probably not gonna pick up the camera anytime in between. Just like I said, juggling it all. I just don't want to mess anything else up today. Clean the kitchen or what? You guys want to see what Megan did? I know I mentioned in the last vlog or a couple of vlogs ago, we had a leak in the bathroom that was leaking down into the kitchen. So Megan took it upon herself to cut holes in a drywall just so we can see where the leak is coming from, which in return provided me with this mess. Lucky me, right? Let me go check on the puppy. Lennox is just watching TV because I just can't right now. And then we gotta start cleaning this kitchen. So we are just gonna clean and talk right now. It is 8:30 at night. I put my son to sleep at 7:30. Came downstairs. After coming downstairs, I picked up a little bit, made myself some dinner, and then I just been chatting on the phone with Megan for a little bit. Last we checked in, Megan cut 2 holes in her kitchen. Hold on, let me get my spray. So I have mentioned that we had a leak that was happening from our upstairs bathroom downstairs to our kitchen. We thought it was a piping situation. When we first realized that it didn't happen often, it happened sporadically. So we thought that it was something that we can hold off on until Megan's dad's friend was able to come down and take a look at it. But it just progressively got worse very quick, and we decided we are gonna have to call a plumber. Megan wanted to cut some holes into the wall just so we can figure out what the source of the problem was before we had somebody come and look at it. Not that we knew anything about pipes, but we weren't sure if it was coming from the toilet that we got repaired last year or the tub. Anyways, she cut the hole. We were looking, we turned on the water upstairs, we were checking to see where the leak is coming from, and we could not find anything. For the life of us, we could not find anything leaking. So we called our neighbor. He said that he was going to come look at it because he's a little more familiar with the pipes, and he was just going to let us know what pipes were what, see if he can figure out what was leaking. This way, when we had a plumber come tomorrow, we would know exactly what it is and what exactly needs to be fixed. This way we don't get G'd, because for some reason, me and Megan, we always get G'd. So he came, he couldn't find anything either until he went upstairs and he took a look at our tub. We had a crack in our tub that we did not realize we had. So we have like a grip mat on the bottom of our tub just so Lennox doesn't slip when he's taking a shower or taking a bath. If you lift the grip mat, which we should have caught because we clean every week, we had a little crack there, and I guess as we were taking a bath and we were stepping on the crack, it just caused the crack to get bigger and deeper, whatever the case might be. I said all that to say that Megan went to Lowe's, couldn't find anything at Lowe's, and she went to Home Depot to see if she can find a repair kit that we can use for a temporary fix until we're able to replace the tub. On the positive side is that we got to save a couple of $100 on having a plumber come look to tell us it's a problem. That's not necessarily a problem, but yeah, that's that. We didn't get a chance to go to Lennox's karate class today. He was a little disappointed, but we'll take it another day. We just wanted to take care of that leak since it was getting worse. This way, you know, we don't have a bigger problem on our hands. To be completely honest with you guys, I was at a point today mentally where I was just like, I'm just gonna delete everything on my camera and I'm not even gonna do Vlogtober. That is the mental state that I am in today, and I was in yesterday. I don't like coming on this platform or any type of social media platform in a negative space mentally. I just don't like putting negative energy out there, and I feel like that's how at least the last 2 videos have been coming across. I'm like battling with the negative talk in my head that's saying, Christina, just give up, don't do this. And then the little good angel over here that is like, but this is what you enjoy, you never do anything for yourself, like stick to it. This is why you never get where you want to get in life. It's because you always give up when things get rough. I know somebody out there understands where I'm coming from and would appreciate my realness, and that's what I keep on telling myself. Like, I don't want to show up only on the sunshine and rainbow days, because that's not the reality of my life. Every day I'm not in a happy state. I try to be, but I'm not. Most of the days I'm overstimulated and stressed. Doing YouTube is something that I genuinely enjoy. I enjoy vlogging. I enjoy editing videos. I enjoy communicating with you guys, those that still do watch. I really do enjoy it. And why not do something for me? I never do anything for me. So why give up on that one thing that I have for myself? Of course, I appreciate those that do watch my videos, those that like, comment, those that subscribe. I appreciate you all, but I don't do it for that. I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for the following. I'm not in it for those reasons. I genuinely do it because I enjoy it and I love documenting my life. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't know if that made any sense, and I don't know how I'm gonna piece it together, but that's where I'm at right now. It's like I'm battling with do you continue showing up even on your worst days and putting yourself out there for the world to see? Or do you sit there and say, Christina, you know what? You're going through a lot right now. Let's hold off until you're in a better state. And I don't want to do that. But what I'm trying to say is that I really want to show up on this channel authentically me. Not every day is going to be peaches and cream. I have more bad days than good, believe it or not. I try to change my mindset often because I know I am blessed. I am blessed beyond belief. But sometimes it does get hard, especially when you're dealing with a lot. As I've mentioned with the household, just my mental state, my physical state, balancing life. I struggle with it a lot. So sometimes it's just hard to show up with a smile on my face, and I'm hoping that I make sense, and I'm hoping that somebody can relate. I'm just letting you guys know that it is hard for me to continue to show up for this Vlogtober, but I do want to show up, and I'm going to try my best as possible, because I'm not going to let that negative talk win. I can't let that negative talk win, because if I continue allowing that negative talk to win, I'm never going to grow. I'm not just talking about in subscribers or views. I'm just talking about in life in general. If I continue to listen to that negative talk tell me that I'm never going to amount to anything, I'm always going to be stuck where I'm at. I'm never going to be who I want to be. I'm never going to look how I want to look. I'm never going to parent the way that I want to. I'm never going to be successful. All of these talks, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna be stuck. And I feel like lately I've been stuck because I've been allowing it to win, and I need to just tell it to shut up and do me. Didn't think this was gonna turn into a whole therapy session, but how much are you guys charging? Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go because I have to start editing my video and I have to finish cleaning this kitchen. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.